Welcome back to Stand So, let's make some noise! Right now we got Absolution vs Death Majors. You know who's going first?
Hold it down.
Let's go then.
Now see, his last battle was a complete reject to gain some fame and respect. You in battles when the other guy chokes. Well, I choke in battles and still get the W though. So Jay said he wanted to come and give a classic performance. Well, I'll get in this fucker's face, look him in the eyes, no bromance. Tell him to put on a vest, I'll warm up for a workout, and whoa, Jay. I don't mean to berate, but has anybody ever noticed the shape of his head and the length of his teeth? I mean, beating me is a feat that can never be reached. I was expecting the test stand, so I promised one of the best. He didn't warn me for battling Donkey from Shrek. Oh. But Jay always claims that he can get in that work, and that he's never been hurt. How he got himself to college, it's true, been pushing himself since he left school, but you can never understand that I went through. Because he'll claim that I'm impossible today, I won't lose. Has the experience on me I see, but allow me for a second to educate the room. You can't murk me. It's funny because I'm 10 years younger than you. I have twice as many jobs, it's true, while at university. Jay, apart from battling, what do you actually do? Shag your mum. See, Jay thinks his name's great because it's an anagram. You're a genius, my man. Because while I'm getting lectures, you're at college, studying for an English exam. But don't pretend like you're better, I'll easily match him. Jay throws abuse around like you're going out of fashion. And by the way, who dressed you today? Helen Keller? Oh, fuck.
She's blind.
That's the point!
Hold it down. But that's not entirely. But Jay likes to say the most offensive shit in battling because he can't think of anything creative to spit. I mean, he even dropped Madeline McCann's name in a battle just to show he's a bad man. No, I'm not lying, it's the truth. But yet you thought it'd be alright to drop that line just to get a reaction to win a battle? Shows how pathetic you are. Someone watching him for mentioning such atrocities. Jay thinks he's sick and that he can body this, keep on mocking him. No, it's more like you can no longer touch this young kid. Ian Watkins. So you don't like getting overly personal. But preparing for this battle was easy to do. Because before this is through, I need your fans to hear some stories about you. Time.
Make some noise!
Getting bullied your whole life? Something you've had to deal with. You were a regular in choir practice till 16, now that's some queer shit. Every day, priest stepped in front of him, hand on his head like, "Kneel, kid, you ate Catholic sausage like it was your last meal, bitch." So why were you stepping to me? You're a sham of a man. Swear to God you never kissed a boy when you were in samba band. See, that's the type of shit that gets aired in a battle. You kissed that lad as he held onto your pant tassels. See, I've got piercings like a stolen from your diary. Your best mate, Kyle Essex, told me you shit your pants in the library. You were 15 and you shit your pants. Why would he lie to me? 15 and you shit your kecks? Ran home crying, tears running down his cheeks, settling on his neck. His mum tried to comfort him, held her close to her breast. Your dad got up out the room he left, and all along he wished you were a stillborn death. 'Cause real talk, your dad's ashamed of you. If a farmer offered him a sheep, he'd be exchanging you. You're a weird, awkward virgin, so I can't blame him, dude. The fact you're his son, it physically hurts him. Now let's talk about the fact you're physically still a virgin. Now, yeah, that is a fact, because you spent the night with a bare slag. The two of you cuddled, never shagged. She wanted the gun, but you were scared to bang. See, I find it cute. The two of you, alone in the room, and the closest you came to forking was being the little spoon. But then you lied and said you shagged her, but it wasn't true. And the fact you lie about sex is why your dad's depressed, dude. Takes him back to the days when you had to run out on the street to protect you. See, real rap, keep it spitting. If your dad knocks at mine tonight, I'll probably chin him. Dad's a faggot. But I feel sorry for him though. You know them parents who have to deal with the kids coming on being like, "I want to be a goth, dressed like Marilyn Manson." His dad had to deal with him coming home like, "Quite fancy the drummer from Hanson." You're a weird, awkward, virgin, faggot, bitch, and you're the reason your dad wishes he was a Jaffa and he never had kids. Oh!
Keep it calm, man.
Make some noise!
definition.
See, last round and last out, but let's examine you properly. I mean, you used to do MMA because you liked the competition, didn't you, Jay? I mean, there's nothing gay about the fact you roll around with someone of the same sex, and there's no subtext that you cling closely to another man. Your sweat dripping onto his body and you being uncomfortably close to another brodo, but no homo. See, these next few bars are gonna be grim, and apologies if you all get a little sick, but Jay, we need to fucking address some shit. Real talk, Jay, you once told me that you stuck your thumb into another man's bum. Real talk, real talk. That's gay, right? That's gay. I bet you secretly want to have sex with another lad and then never call him back. But seeing as you like to bar bite, well, it's my time to do it to you. You're the type of guy not to take the piss, you'll break his face and wrist. No, it's more you break your wrist just to finish on his face and then probably piss on him too. No, in fact, it's more like, I'll hit a man in the head with a club. You'd hit on a man in the head, or you'd hit on a man in a club. You'd hit on a man in the head. But enough about your obsession with knobs. Let's move on to your old job. You was a bar manager, ironic because you managed to do fuck all. Well, which is only partly true, because Jay always had an opinion to state. Horrible things that I wanted to say. But no one wanted to listen to the things the bar incessantly sprayed, so it reminds me of Lord of the Rings in the way, because you're like a drunk, retarded Gandalf, the way you can't even handle your staff. But wait, I've used that line before, so how can I expand on that? See, you haven't got Aragorn swag, you're just an Aragorn man. He always loves to drink or seven, always at the bar attempting to be merry until he's Legolas. So you can throw those hard punches and stumble about and see if they land. No body baggins, I want it to be close. Even after we're both done skitting, I want to judge him to show that I picked him. Aragorn, Legolas, Frodo Baggins? Yeah, right, okay. See, Jay's got the drive to be a top talker. Well, I crashed and burned, but I wasn't forgotten. Paul Walker. So,
too soon!
What I'm trying to say, in a roundabout way, is Jay, I don't care if you think you're fans, just so you know, and they know, even if I respected you as a boss, I can never respect you as a man. Time.
Right, yo, look. Okay. That thumb up the arse bar, you're blatantly lying. Let's not talk about MMA, because last time I took a swing at you, you ran home crying. Right? So don't try and disrespect Def. The only reason you're standing here is because that kick didn't connect. Yeah. See, your debut battle never got uploaded because it left wrapped in wires, 2 fans offended. Your debut battle never got uploaded because it left wrapped in wires, 2 fans offended. You getting a second battle is why a Villa and 3-way stop being friends, kid. You rhyme shit with shit 4 times, and that's where your career should have ended. But you changed your name to Absolution like you were out for vengeance. But see, revenge is something I owe these fans, because sometimes I insult their intelligence. So tonight you'll die behind bars like Ian Watkins will on his life sentence. You wear suits in battles, but them gimmicks make you worthless. You wanted to wear face paint every time you battled, but what was the purpose? No, you wanted to wear makeup, you clown, and change a league into a circus. You barely rhyme when you spit, you posh wanker. Thought you'd get views, but you're a shit battler. You were hyped before your debut when you called yourself Mr. Average. Who are you kidding? You were never at that standard. So I'll say it again. You're a sham of a man. Remember how excited you were when Frisco shook your hand? You're more of a battle nerd than them forum fans that if dialect says hello, you'll probably come in your pants. You got into this as a way to meet your idols, go over the bars in your head like a Christmas recital. But if I told you what these people thought of you, it'd leave you suicidal. I'm talking slit wrist, overdose, toaster in the bath. We call you a hoe, a bitch, behind your back we all laugh. People watch your battles and die from laughter, but no one's scared of you. No one watches your battles because no one's ever heard of you. I used to go to battles with you all the time, and when you'd win, I'd stand there in shock. The only noise people make in your battles is because you're a laughing stock. I'm the only reason you've ever been booked. When promoters are putting cards together, you get overlooked. You're more of a joke in Leeds than Ricky C, the chap cunt. Turned up looking like Macklemore. You're so whack and poor, you could be signed to TIU. CC Davenport.
See, let me get on my Walter White shit. This lad coming to me thinking that I'll get mad. Like, my bars are so sick, I'll make Tipsy drop another glass. But...
Dickhead.
So, shit.
Do it again. Don't do that.
See, I want to thank Stan Tall for welcoming myself and putting me up so high when it's my first time here battling today. Your response is overwhelming and it's been a top laugh, but before I finish here, there's some stuff you need to know about this lad. I mean, we all know that you used to do MMA, Jay, but did they know why you did it, mate? I mean, I didn't want to talk about relationships today, and Rachel, I apologise for everything I'm about to say, and you probably wouldn't guess by looking at this freak, but Jay used to be obese. No, seriously. I mean, how you knew your girlfriend in high school. That's true, isn't it? Nothing to be ashamed of thinking. What I'm thinking is, how come you guys weren't sweethearts during years 7 till 11? Maybe it was because she was disgusted by the fact you used to scot so many plates, ashamed to be associated with the beasties you always eat. And this former fat, flying, flabby fuck claimed he was hard in school and munching for pussy a days at lunch. No, it was more like you were the sad little loner who only got interaction when you were asked to do impressions of Jabba the Hutt. So to finish this, I'll spit something quick. This battle goes out to the whole No Ego crew, but to plain and simple a 9-2. Should Death Majors be a part of your crew? Yeah. Should Death Majors be a part of your crew? Reload that. I said, should Death Majors be a part of your crew? No, he needs to go. Okay. Before I say goodbye, and you all hate on me, look on the plus side. At least it wasn't worse than ANT. Time.
Look, this battle's been whack as fuck so far, so I apologise. I told him I wasn't going to mention some incidents in mine. Elliot, I lied.
I expected that.
I'll stick shit. Dude.
Now, this is a story all about how his life got flipped in upside down. I'd like to take a minute just to stand right here and tell everyone how he went into a coma off of weed. You went into a coma off of bud, you dumb twat. You overdosed off weed. Who does that? See? Let me set the scene here. In the garden, building a zoo, hottest day of the year. Sent him a text, you want in on this, don't be a queer. See, he's a good kid, just Liverpool, mad city, so you know the cheese is strong. 2 puffs, he started acting like a monk, dancing in the streets to some silent songs. I was like, fuck's up with you, are you tripping? I feel fine, you've got to be kidding. His arm started flailing as he started fitting. My heart was beating so loud out the chest I thought it was ripping. Then he fell to the floor into a coma, he started slipping. Into a coma you started slipping, you dumb twat. You overdosed from weed. Who does that? He was in the ambulance, I followed close behind. I'm not gonna lie, I had tears in my eyes. Cause although I've done it and seen people go white, never have had a split for someone who nearly died.
Real shit, real talk.
I stood in the hospital feeling dirty and ashamed. 0 recorded deaths, but the bud scrambled his brain. 0 recorded deaths, you dumb twat. You overdosed from weed. Who does that? See, the paramedic was holding him down, grunting like Serena Williams. I killed this kid with grass like a Batman villain. Now look at these people, you can't deny a single word. Not heroin or crack, you overdosed on hair. Not heroin or crack, you dumb twat. You overdosed on weed. Who does that? See, bud's a major part of the hip-hop scene. But your body rejected it when you inhaled the green. I'm a man of vision, I saw the sign, I know what it means. I'll eject you from hip-hop the way your body rejected the cheese. So asking for this battle, I'm crossing you off my hit list. Well, I'm asking for this battle, I'm crossing you off. Asking for this battle, I'm crossing you off my hit list. Cause seeing you nearly die from weed, something I had to witness. And unless any of you want to be a murderer, if you spark up, then don't offer Elliot to hit this. One more time. You overdosed on weed, you dumb twat. Time.
So going off to the judges.
Yeah, Jay Bravo representing the office. Stand Tall 2013. It's been good. Oh, 113 brap. Death Majors versus Absolution. I think the judging is absolute, man. But nah. Woo! Death killed him. He killed killed him. The other Absolution just didn't have nothing. Like there was no punchlines. It was barely rhyming in some cases. It was like it just didn't have nothing. I think yeah, there was nothing there, nothing strong at all. And that's on point. You have to be on point. You've got to come with it to go against someone like Def. And Def just does what he usually does. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's me.
Yo, P Soldier, The Office, Absolution versus Def Majors. I'm gonna give that 2-1 to Def Majors. I think Absolution weren't prepared enough, you get me, but yeah, Def Majors, big up, no ego,
Yeah, it's Nero judging fucking Def Majors versus Absolution. I'm basically giving that 3-0 to Def Majors, man, because Absolution, it just wasn't on par with how Def Majors was.
In fact, yeah, 3-0, Def Majors, fuck it.
3-0, Def Majors, peace.
Welcome back to Stand Tall, yeah, we're back with the results, yeah, and type DTR clothing, yeah. Def Majors, Absolution, the judges went to Def Majors! No ego! Hush Hush Media, big up Stand Tall, big up Def Majors every time.